What is up, everybody? I am back with another episode of Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. We had to start anew since I screwed it up. This time we are out of the campaign thing, the tutorial basically. We're on the same map. A new republic is born. Because I think, I just think it's a good map. I like it. Let me move my microphone, sorry. There we go, that should be a little bit better. So yeah, we're on the same map. I think we're going to kind of do the same thing. Except I kind of want our place, like our people to live in here. And then farming kind of close over here. So trying to build like a coastal area. And connect up here too. There's one rail right here. So if we do farming over here, we can direct rail it out. I said in the last episode, I want to do some, have some farming going on over here and then exporting that and then importing it to our city. So let's get started with the necessities. Where I want to bring in, I guess we can do right off of here first. And let's use gravel since asphalt is expensive. Turn this on. I'm looking at where this water kind of scopes around. And straight through here, get it nice and flat. And looping it around to this one. Kind of giving it a little bit of curvature. Okay. And then we will run this, and it down this way. I'm gonna build the road and then create the I want to do this. Probably not like that. We'll get it started. Yeah, and then we'll take this and kind of start routing it down that way on the other side of this nice little lake here. And then we will make our tie-in. Let that build. Cost us a pretty penny. And then we'll create a tie-in right here. Let's focus on getting these blocks out, right? So kind of sticking close here. We will build, we'll start over here and then we'll stretch as we go. We'll build our first street right here. That is straight, which I think that it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, perfect. And then we will run it down to here. Maybe we'll get rid of this. We'll put it in a nice little roundabout, and you know my affinity for them. They really just, they just work. I don't know why you're doing that work. Perfect. That'll work for this. This will come all the way down here. So you always, whenever you're building like a road system of really any sort, you always want to focus on your big roads, your arterials, and then all of the smaller roads that are going to come off of these. So we want to leave all throughout here. And I want to keep in mind that you know, this is going to eventually be a 2-lane. And we have that in mind. It kind of helps us plan out how we're going to go through here and build these. That's not circular. I don't know how I did this before. I think I did it like this. That's how I did it. I'll knock off one more now. Yeah, it's circular enough. It's gonna bother me. Oh boy. Starting off already rough. Oh, see, but now it's cockeyed. Oh boy. I'll do it this way then. Know that this is the center. Build out 3 in every direction. And then I think we can take like this. I don't know, I remember seeing this done. It's like they went like this or something. Maybe it was pretty. Yeah, that must have been it. Okay. I think the video that I saw, they said you can take a road like this, and then it builds a circle for you. And the center of the circle is right there. Okay, so we just need to line it up like this. We need to go like that. I think. No, maybe not. We need to go like that. And then like that. With this. And knock out these little straight portions. Okay, that's a lot better. I don't know why I struggle with that so much. Feels like it should, you know, be a very, very simple thing, making a circle. However, the game is not a very circular. Sometimes with how it wants to work and doesn't want to work. Here, but I don't want to parallel that. So we're gonna run this right up to there. We're gonna do some of that. I think I actually want to take this closer to there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so we kind of have a cross section here. We're going to build on this inside panel for now. So we're going to build. How long is that? 156. Build out right there. And we'll measure out 156 from here. It's right there, and then we'll build that. That should be a nice square block. 156. Go, hopefully 156. Just like so. Soviet architecture is big on the block design. Keeps things uniform, keeps things communal. I just like the block design because it makes my brain happy. And hard to beat, making your brain happy. So we're getting new vehicles. So we are started in 1950. So we are going to be having some interesting, I would say, vehicles. Very old style vehicles. fine. We'll just round that out a little bit. I don't want it to look like that, though. We'll try to respect this water line a little bit. I know it's block, but we gotta, you know, respect the natural resources. Just even just a little bit. Do something more like that. And then from here, have this come off. That. And then loop. And then swing. Kind of a lighter swing here. Actually, me. And we'll count off 156 here. Right there. Mark that on this side. We'll do 156 more. Mark it there. See if we can squeeze. No, we're not going to be able to squeeze it. So it's kind of like, you know, kind of the design we are going with is, you know, more of a coastal city, I guess. So get rid of this. By that. Bring this across. And it won't let us bring this up. That's fine. I'm happy with that. I would be happier though. All things considered. We could just bring this across. There's just no chance. Okay. That's fine. Cool. Let's get this as even as we can. Maybe try it one more time. Nope. See, he wants to do it over there, but it won't do it over here. Which is kind of weird. Because it's trying to curve it? That'll do. So block architecture over here. It should help with traffic down the road. I think that we can probably extend this there before we start curving. Yeah, that works. And 56 from this point lands us right there. If we can remember that dot. Nope. 56. About to say we'll carry it straight through there. Make sure there's a little node for us to place on. What's going on here? I don't know. I should do. It's like a start of our block. See how it's going to work out here, and then eventually this will be a 2-lane. We'll probably end up making that coastal road a 2-lane. It'd probably be in bad practice to allow it to curve like that if it's going to be like another highway. Down the line. Yeah, I think that looks good. So we have kind of what will be a coastal road. That way, you know, it doesn't have to come down here and then cut all the way across. So we're not going to tie it in there yet. So we have an outline. So the first thing I think that we should do is figure out where we're going to place our industries. Maybe we should start with civilians. Let's set up our ag, because once we get agriculture set, kind of relieves some of the burden. So I know what I was saying about, all right, let's get this rain cleared. Wait till it's sunny and dry. It seems to rain on this map a lot. It really does. It seems like it'd be like forever rain. There we go, nice and clear. We'll put agriculture over here. So the best way to do that is to just build a road. Nice long road. Tie it in. Like so, with a nice and simple interchange. And then, I don't know if we need to branch down any further. We'll make a road that runs down this way. And then that should be good. So, big thing is bus stop. We'll build a farm closer to this road. So bus stop. And normally I do take these off of the road, but I think it should be fine down here. Then a farm. Build a nice medium farm. On this side, maybe? Yeah, we'll build it on this side. We kind of want to build it. We'll build a farm. We'll build a grain storage. I like none of these choices. We'll build a warehouse. And I want to build this warehouse right about here. Our food factory. See, but I shouldn't place the warehouse there. Okay. Okay, good. We're working through this. Do I not have a food factory with a side port? This one does, but how much do you produce? This will have 30 workers. This will have 150, so I do really need to build this one. With that in mind, let's get a warehouse, plop down. Let's get what we will get in a... That should do. Then we will get a warehouse placed down kind of like in here. Then we'll also get a distillery built. We'll make sure that we can get these lines built. Of course we can't. Then we probably don't need this if we have a warehouse. In fairness. We can take a line out that way. And then we can probably stretch this. Or, yeah, we sure can. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. So that's food, alcohol. And if we're doing that, we'll probably end up moving this bus stop to here. Build a bus stop. Where's bus stop? There's bus stop. We will build a bus stop there. Bring this in, bring this in. Let all that build for a minute. Build our footpath. knock off the snapping for a minute. Make sure I can tie into there before bringing it straight angle. Trying to hopefully keep these people off of the road if I can help it. There we go. As for you folks do have to walk in the road to get down here. Perfect. I don't know what those are there. But we have this hooked up now. We'll run a road outside. Walk up there. That is that part done. Now it'll need some fields. I don't know what the best way to place is. A medium should be fine. These look big enough. One there. One there. One there. One there. One down there. Boop. 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 Those three are straight. We'll run a road outside of these. I like how they're offset like that. I want these to be uniform. Just for me, you know. I mean, you can't build due to infrastructure. Okay, we're gonna need to scoot and boogie this road. Then we will just place it down when we have everything sorted. See, road was perfectly fine where it was. And we will also connect up down here. Can I do this on these? No, I can't. Okay, so there's really no point in me doing this then. Alright, that should work. It's a little bumpy over here, but it's a field. I don't think it matters. The field cares if it's bumpy or not. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8? That's 8 fields. Definitely would not hurt us to place these here. just in case. If we are overproducing some sort of crop, the excess can always be sold. What is this? I mean, oh boy, I screwed these up bad. That one's fine. These other ones were not, so let's come in here. It's just, maybe it's because it's not flat enough. I don't know what it is. Okay. Apparently this ground over here just upsets these two farms. So it's just something to keep in mind. Medium farms don't seem to care though. What are these? Alright, that works. I don't like how it has that gap. So, back to fixing it, I guess? And they really are finicky. What I really love is the, there's a tool in the new City Skylines has, like you draw the zones for farms. I like that tool. This should be plenty. So they should be able to handle all of these. They can. Let's make sure they just have enough tools. We're gonna buy 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Harvesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sowing. 25, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to purchase using ruples. They should always have 9 tons. Okay. They should now get started with that. And this little gap right here, I'm going to build, if I can find it, a road depot. To buy a truck. I think it's a covered hole. It's not. Dry tank. Not that. Waste truck, maybe. It is a waste truck. Okay. One of these should do. There's new stop. Nope. New stop there. Next stop's there. You are going to buy fertilizer and you're going to unload fertilizer. Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to unload. Is that liquid fertilizer? Do I need liquid fertilizer? I know it's probably not the buy. I'm sure I lose money on that, but sewage cistern? That's just for wastewater. Oil tank? Okay, that should do. Use you. And we'll say you're gonna go there, and then you're gonna go there. And you are going to load 50% liquid fertilizer, and you're gonna unload 100% liquid fertilizer, and you're going to wait until you're unloaded. I might as well just load 100%. It doesn't really matter. This should be cheaper than us playing any other kind of reindeer games. Fine details. I don't know if there's a way I can limit. Should only hold 60 tons. It should be fine. We should definitely make our money back from that. So I think I do have to do electricity. Coal. Cool. I think I could also buy electricity from here. These people do need electricity to work. So we'll get that bashed out. We'll just put them on the we'll just buy electricity for now. 1.2. 25. Electrics. I think we need an electric substation. Build a transformer on the corner. We will run our 8 megawatt high amperage. I don't like the noise that it just made. It's definitely connected. Building is without power supply. And then we will run our power line. HDD 0.5, 0.14, 0.22, 0.5. Okay, it's fairly light. There's the lights on. Okay, so that's just gonna add another thing you have to deal with. I don't have plumbing on. I have it on medium, so we have heating plants. No idea how these work. I know just about everything else works. Coal is a requirement. It's gonna keep us heated. It's gonna start power. It's gonna do everything. So we need to worry about coal. For that, we're just going to take this around and go. I think last time our coal was over here. Okay, that's a good sign. Means I think there should be coal kind of somewhere in here. Yep. Yep. You can see our huge circle there. Kinds of let us know where the coal is. 69? Looks like that's the max that we can get. We'll place it. And then we will set up coal processing just next door. Place it like that. I think. This wasn't placed on any grid. Okay, let's place it on the grid. Good coal over here too. 69 right there. I placed it backwards this time. Oh boy. I'm just throwing money out. This time. Spin it around twice. I can't see if that is... Doesn't look straight. It is. Okay, I just need to find that 69 again. Boom! Coal processing. Flip the road. Look at that. Get them in a nice side-by-side. Take a little gravel road. Place it like so. Put these up onto it. Cool. I think that is not too far to drive. I think we could definitely bust this. Transport will be a whole nother issue, which I'm not going to worry about right at this second. Coal is going to have to come out of here and go somewhere. I'm going to build the aggregate station on this side. We'll do aggregate. Large aggregate storage. Nope. I have to place this on the back here. No matter how little I want to do that. It's not my decision. Okay, we're gonna do that. I think it's always best because then we can place the rail over here. I think it is best to get as many of these connected as possible. And then taking this, grabbing onto, sure, whatever. That's not a very good corner. Come on. Please? Please, game? That's fine. That'll do. I would have preferred... It's already built, but I would have preferred to take it straight off there instead of having... Whatever. Doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. We're going to get our truck aggregate loading station built. We'll build it right here. A road coming off. And then, I know it's redundant, but I'm a redundant guy. I like redundancies. Build this out here. As they say, rather safe than sorry. Oh, what's the point of going around this? Because if there's a pileup up here, I don't want it affecting bus transportation down here. Speaking of bus transportation, in our bus station. This is all connected up. It's going to suck, but I don't think this is too far of a drive for trucks. So, in our little dead space right here, we will build a vehicle depot. Or a vehicle depot. It's just slightly too large. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to build it over here. Okay, I'm going to knock out our power for a second. Then we'll build this. Then we will make sure that we get that power connected back up before we do anything else. So we're not being silly. And then we are going to connect up our depot right here. That way it already has power. We don't have to stress. Over here, we're going to need to worry about two things. You know what? I'm not even going to sell this coal. I'm going to let it pile up in here. And then we're going to build a coal power plant. Where's the inlet on this? Right here. That works. I'm going to build a coal power plant. Gee, look at that line it wants to send. Yeah, right, buddy. Yeah. Perfect. This will be, if there's excess coal that we need to sell, we can take it out. We have that option. We could have done that in here. Yeah, we could have, but I think this does work faster. Coal will be mined, processed, dumped into aggregate. We'll only allow coal in here. Notify if empty. Get all this built. We're gonna have our power station. I don't know if we need a transformer here, actually. Then we're gonna build a wire following this road all the way down to here. So we'll make this uber redundant. If there is a power outage, if all of these lines are connected, we're good. We're getting food produced. Shortly, at least, we should. I'm gonna wait until this goes. I know I'm missing coal. And then we are going to start designing this. Let's first get our wires hooked up here. Keep this kind of on the outskirt of the road here. It's a long span of wire. And then we'll build a medium voltage. Oh no, we need high voltage. Is it a switch that we need? That's a good question. What am I looking in there for? High voltage switches. Perfect. Uber good. Okay, we'll fiddle this around real quick. Build our high voltage switch where it was. Take our 8 milliwatt high amperage. I know there's an electricity problem. Build our power transformer again. We'll build our high voltage line. Is it amperage? Or it's wattage. Wattage. Ah. Okay. There we go. Power. Very fun. Is that maxing out? Is there any wattage moving here? Are these getting power? Oh, now they are. Okay, I just had to wait. Is it flickering? Am I buying enough power? Getting plenty, I guess. Sure, whatever. Are these places you should really be making it? Whatever. I don't know. I think this should provide power. If it doesn't, we'll build a high voltage switch. Right, chair. Run our line back out. And a line back out. What's the point of this? Right, to tether off this one. And build a substation. And a transformer. Oh, just let me wedge it. Cannot build due to infrastructure. What infrastructure? Oh, it's probably the power lines. Whatever. We're gonna build it right this time. It's like that scene in it's like what's the name of that movie? Oh, the Bee Movie. This time. Ah, good movie. And then low money flattening out land. This has to come in here. Has to move out of the way. Needs to be a line built there, and then there needs to be a medium voltage ran there. This is getting watts, this is getting power. This is powering all of this now. Good. Time for the city. Hooray! I'm gonna run for the city, I'm running everything underground. Hope that's okay. It really should be. First thing we're going to build is our little substation. We'll build pedestrian path 1. And I think this should reach, we build it on the corner here, should reach pretty far. Flip it. Yeah, we might as well just build one with a road connection. And then we need state infrastructure. First thing we need is a little clinic. So let's see how far this stretches. pretty freaking far. Pretty far. It won't stretch all the way over here. Won't stretch all the way up there. We'll just build another there. Another like right there. This should do us though. So stuff like our clinic. Can't build due to infrastructure. What infrastructure? We can put our clinic right here. I kind of do want it on this road though. Make sure we're placing on the grid. Fire station. Just a one, I mean. Yeah. We're going to put it in the roundabout because I think that's funky. I like it. No, we're not going to put it in the roundabout. Place it right here on this cross street. Children. So they do need stuff like kindergartens and schools and all this ridiculousness. Very infuriating. 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 Orphanage. I'm not building an orphanage. It's a lot of money. The people need a lot of things. They don't need a restaurant. Shopping center. What is that? 15, 12, 15, 15. This shopping center is what the people need. So we're going to build a little footpath going all the way around the shopping center. Teeing off in fairly close proximity to the road. Just hoping to get one node closer. That's fine. When the thing expands, it gives us room to grow. Right down there, connected to there. Let's make sure that all these little places down here are connected. We'll actually end up connecting this to there. This into there. We'll just kind of, oh, but that screws up that. That's okay. We don't need that. We don't need that. And then for the rear, so that, you know, people don't have to walk all the way around the block. The Soviet block. Perfect. And these are all kind of wide set because I have the thing on. I'm hoping I can actually get all these too. I built regular asphalt. I built regular. Be just a little bit more straight back here. Be just wonderful. Just a little. There we go. Okay, everything's tethered in. We have all of the services kind of clumped. And then we can build out our first block. And then we can get people to start coming in. Making things, doing things. We have power. We need heat. So I think a substation is what we need. That looks right. Or heat exchanger. What's the difference in these two? What's the difference in this one versus this one? Does this connect to a road? Does this connect to a road? I guess they are the same thing. So these are just larger of the two, I guess. I think we get away with a small one, right? Should we build a big one? How far does this stretch for? Pretty frickin' far. I just simply want to put this on this corner, right about here. I want to face it that way. That should do. Oh, a nice little path. Like so. Tie it into the path. Please, please tie it into the path. It's too close. Absolutely outstanding. Good, we'll get, just a little bit of green space there. I mean, who cares? That's fine. It'll do. Heat is a concern. I should have built the heating plant when I was thinking about it up here. How big is a heating plant? Oh, tiny. You know what I'm thinking? I think we could build a nice looking little heating plant right about chair. Because I think building it on the other side is a damn waste. Get rid of this. Apparently, I wasn't really thinking about the fact that we don't have to offload. And I would prefer to build... That's a pumping station. This is a full-size heating plant. It's a very rotund building. And I don't think that we need it at our current demand. Where the hell does this get its coal from? Trucked in. Be forced to assume that heat is trucked in. Will that connect? Will. Place it there. We're going to build a bus stop on this road, preferably. I was really hoping to. That'll do, I guess. I was really hoping to connect this up. I just don't think... Oh, we can do that. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. This is fine. I don't know how this heating plant works. Probably read into this. Small, big, 300, 100. Can't do that. Can I do that? I can. Okay. We'll just magic drag this over to... I need a heat pumping station. About there. Okay. It's going to require power. I was hoping. Build it over here on this side, I suppose. Seems to be all outs. No ins. Frankly, makes me very fearsome. Now can I do it? How far can I get this one now? Oh, but that's too long. Need another heat pumping station right here. Good, good, good. Even if I did overground, I guess. I would have I guess, does it get cold? Like on the way? Too long. Look at that. It just said it was fine. I build it right there. So what? So I need like a heat pumping station. What is that? No crap, it's too long. When you try to build like that, come out here, tee it. I mean, what is it doing? Okay, I'll just put a little bend in it. Bit of what it was trying before. Perfect. Perfect. This is good. This is good. I'm happy about this. I mean, just money's gone, dude. Oh, this doesn't have a power supply. Oh, and there's dirt all on the roads. Oh boy. Okay, well, I think we've got that figured out. We'll put in a substation right here. There's already a substation down there. We're gonna run 1.85 medium volts from a transformer on the corner. We're gonna build our transformer right there. We're gonna put our high power switch. Our high power switch. It's gonna go right here. Yes, it is. It's gonna go right there. That's gonna have to work. I was trying to avoid building anything onto this road, but in this case, this is going to have to be built onto this road just from the way power lines work. Grab our 8, run it there. Oh, what is that, too short? Is that too short for you? Yeah? You know what? Okay, you. Game, you win this one, okay, big guy? I suck. I can't build on top of water. I'm not trying to. This game just hates me. I power switch. I just did the same thing again. I built them right on top of each other. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know what my plan is here. Let's just get these hooked up before I go insane from this. See, look at that. Easy peasy. I didn't go insane. There's a transformer. Let me take some medium voltage. Boy. Good, this substation can hopefully power the city. Medium voltage 1.8. There we go. Now that substation will have power. I know I'm missing coal. I got no workers. Gotta get everything set up first. Alright, then we can get houses put in. These look like they are going to be the weapon of choice. Unless there is another option, which I like more. And I'm not going to worry about cars this time. I don't think I really need to. You know, parking and all the other nonsense they require of me. But cheating to the time that I have left in this world. That should be fine. I don't know how many peoples that is, but it's a lot of peoples. And we need to get our bus route set up. It's the next big thing. Okay. We got it. We're good now. I have no reason to stress. We'll do 3 per route. Route, if you prefer. Get our bus routes set up. New stop. Probably need a labor hall over here. For now. I should build a labor hall. It can hold 200. These little bus stops can also hold 200. Jeez, what's the point in getting one of these then? Versus like a bus platform. It holds 1,500 workers. Let's just build one of these centrally. Call that centrally. We'll build a footpath. And then we can build... Nope. That's not straight, game. Or me. I don't know why I'm blaming the game now. Oh boy. Should probably attach these up, right? One right there for no reason. Shit. No, don't attach that. We'll attach one right there, right there, right there, and right there, and right there. Okay. Didn't know we had these. I've only ever used the labor pickup halls. Shows you what I know. Okay. Bus routes. One there. One there. Done. We'll name this. We'll name it Food Bus Wunderbar. Set line to the vehicles. Un, deux, trois. Launch. Launch, launch. Build another line. Going from all the way down here. All the way up here. Make 2 stops. Build a little road connecting these. Fun. Should unload. 50% there. 50% there. Oh, did I assign that? It's called custom line. We're going to call this the coal line. Set a little check mark. We'll set the vehicles to these 3 that aren't moving. Hope we have enough people. I think we should. School has kids. That way parents can go to work. What is this? What does that button do? Where's fire wagons? It's 1950. Workshop items, please. Horse fire wagons are our only choice. Is that this kind of station? It doesn't even make any sense. Okay. Whatever. Please tell me that we have non-horse-drawn ambulances. We do. Good. Is this... Maybe it is the type of... Let's try replacing it with a mod. I know, I have cars in there. I always forget that. Let's try doing an updated fire station. Cannot build due to infrastructure. What infrastructure? Ah, so it was just the kind of building. It's 25. We'll get 2 of those. Somehow you're supposed to fit 50 firefighters onto there. 85 workers waiting. Boy, 12 Days of Christmas really goes on when you have 85 workers waiting. Got our buses pulling in. Loading up. They left a lot of people at station. Oh boy. I don't need anybody to work at these, do I? No, they just automatically go. How are these people doing? Temperature in building is too low. One worker can't work because all kindergartens are inaccessible. Doesn't look inaccessible to me. Unable to enjoy culture, pub, tavern, church. Pub, tavern, church. I do have... I don't want to pin that, please. In here, somewhere, there's a button that lets me build churches, workshop buildings. I know. Soviets didn't have churches. However, I like churches. I'm a church guy. It's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. We can hammer it out of them later. There's churches in some of the towns. It's fine. Why is this here? The Forklift Road... I didn't know we had this. I have a stadium? What the hell am I going to do with this? Sometimes I forget the mods that I have. Churches, they're good buildings. This is a good building. Looks alone. I'm not getting into Orthodox Church. I don't know enough about the Orthodox Church to be able to tell you if they're good or not. Because I'm not Orthodox. I'll leave that to the Orthodox. If you don't like the Orthodox Church, leave a comment and I will replace it with what looks like a Baptist church, maybe? No, this is definitely a Catholic seminary or a old school Baptist church. We're going to say that. You pick. You tell me in the comments. There's going to be a church. We're going to call this one a... Yes, this is very Catholic, Orthodox. Not to throw them together, but Catholic Orthodox versus what looks like two Presbyterian, two Protestant churches. So you tell me, should our communist city be Protestant or Catholic? No workers there. We have nobody working. We have one worker down here. Okay. I think that we need more people. Assuming that this is a Catholic church. Bar next door. can't ever get it to snap the way that I want it. Because I didn't have the snapping on. Build it on this side. We're gonna build it right here. How many people can get off work and go have a pint? Restaurant, spas, gallery. I know that they need something. It's like a sports field or whatever. It's not, I don't think it's under there. Yeah, it is. It's under here. Soccer, tennis, basketball, volleyball, swimming pool, beach. Could we build a beach out here? So, is this too steep for this? I just feel like this is a very, whatever. Whatever. I think a sports hall is very Soviet. It's just called sports hall too. And then they have sports things. Just like nondescript sport things inside. Like there's like a you know, like a baseball bat, but there's no baseballs. And then there's like a pool, but it's empty. It has like a tennis court thing on half of it, but there's also a ping pong table in it, in like the middle. All in all, plenty confusing. Church, there's a church right there. Culture, there's culture. Do they need maybe like a museum or a theater? Culture. The cinema. It's not a bad size. Sounds weird, but I would like if it was more square. Is there a more square one? There is! A house of culture. So another cinema. Just a little bit too much to ask to place it there. We place it right here, though. They should be happy about that. Sorry, they will be happy about that. I forget sometimes that we're playing a Soviet game and therefore you show the emotions the state expects of you. Really isn't a lot to asking. I mean, we give these people housing and food. And all that we ask in return is for them to just be good workers. Which, I've just proven that there's absolutely no differences between communism and capitalism. So everybody should be fine just, you know, accepting communism and living with it. I'm not going to, but everybody else should be just completely fine with it. I can't imagine any reasons why it wouldn't work in every single country and place that's ever been tried. That looks good. What I am going to do is I'm going to come in here and just give it a little bit of decoration. I think a tree here, maybe. A tree here. Tree there. It's not very precise with the tree placements. It's kind of just, whatever. I just put some trees there. It's nice and dreary. It's very, very wet. We're at 1 hour and 20 minutes, folks. I think that we've done a lot today. We have coal. It's being mined. Not very fast. I'm going to, real quick, I'm going to build some more housing. Just because I am very, very, very concerned with us not having workers. Actually, let me see if I can cram these a little bit more. We will invite from the Soviet bloc. And we will fill these out. Crimes. Police. How could we forget about police? Nice big police station. Because it's a police state. Or a little police station. Kind of our long line of buildings that we have going. I say this should be fine. Make sure it's nice and squared up like everything else. We're actually going to flip it so that it connects into the church. Nothing to fear. The police are here. You should be able to enjoy culture now at the cinema. I should be able to start enjoying culture, and they don't have jobs. Okay. People not having jobs is sometimes a good thing. Does that mean that there should be enough of everybody to do jobs? However, I still think that we need more housing. Check out the size of these. It's saying we can't do it because of infrastructure. I'm just not sure of what infrastructure it's talking about. Maybe it's the proximity to this road. But it is the proximity to the road because it has like a weird like bubble thing over there. It's not flat. It's not. That's why. Okay, so we can get one large one. What about chair? Then we can build another large one right about chair. We'll build a little medium one on this corner. Where it's all funky. This is small, maybe? Yeah, we'll build a small right there. And we'll build a little footpath running right there. And then it shouldn't be too much to ask. Just tie into that. We have to tie in straight back. And just not tie into this road. Okay. This works. I'm hoping that these give us enough workers, because right now what's happening is we have... Did we set up a heat thing down here? Do I need a heat exchanger? Or a heat pumping station? I feel like I already set up one of these. I did. Why isn't this working? Total capacity of all buildings is 101.97 cubic meters. Oh no. I think our line can only do... $100. No, please. Okay, this is really bad news. Because I think that there will always be cold buildings down here. I'm hoping it's not that bad, that people should just be okay. These people need cars. We're going to do it based off speed. We're going to get them 2 cars. This should be warm enough. It's cold. It's too low. Oh no. I screwed up this heating bad. I should have built a large heat exchanger. Okay. It's not the end of the world. I don't even think I have a heat thing over here. I think all of these buildings are just cold. They're still getting workers though. Whatever. Whatever. This is our city for now. I'm going to leave you guys until next episode. Next episode, we're going to address the heat issues. I'm going to figure out how to fix that. I did not expect... We're at 101.97 right now. It could shave a little bit off and see how that goes. Or we could extend this line out so that whenever we do grow, we don't have to worry about it. Because our heat exchanger is all the way up here, and then we have to pump it all the way down. So maybe we do just have to go in and fix that. We'll build the bigger heat exchanger. It can push 300 cubic meters of, I guess, hot water down here to the city. And hopefully from there, we should be okay. I think that we're in a good place right now. We have the outlinings of a very good city. We can urbanize all of this. This is all perfect urban land. We have coal. We have the ability to come out here and sell. Where is it? Right here in Lupa. We can sell via shipping. We can expand ag and do bigger farms and more farms. We have a lot of choices. That being said, why aren't these guys working? Okay, I guess they are. Okay, these are also. I guess I wasn't paying attention. We've blew about a mil. That's going to happen. We need to focus on recovering money. We can export power, I think, right now. Power might be worth. We are going to have alcohol and food. Extra, hopefully. Alcohol is better because we could, if we wanted to, buy crops, convert them to alcohol, export. We could grow the crops. It's going to take longer. Convert it to alcohol, sell it. What I'm thinking about doing is having this for the people, setting up a production hub, literally just right here, having a truck load up on alcohol, drive it here, sell it, load up on crop, drive it, produce it into alcohol, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. That would make us money. We could do, we have coal. We could sell coal. Once we get all of this figured out, yes, we have 2.23 tons of ore in here. This can hold 100 tons. It's just going to burn it. It's going to produce 600 megawatts of power, maximum. Not saying that we're going to hit that number. I honestly do not know how we get that power out. Something that I'm going to have to figure out. What's the point in this? I guess that's probably for... Yeah, okay. This is a good start. We do not need to worry. We do not need to stress. Next episode, we're going to come back in, redo heat, figure out a way that we want to make money to keep our nation afloat because we're out a mill. And we will start trying to get out of our deficit, get people happy, working. So a big part of the money that we're spending is import. It's always going to be like that. We want to get as self-sustaining as possible. That's all the way down to just getting food and clothing, all the way to eventually launching into chemical production so that we can make liquid fertilizer. We can make clothing without needing chemicals. That process is a whole... Where is it? It's under fossil. We import crops, we import oil, we import gravel, we import wood. We're going to need all 4 of those things being made, imported to make chemicals. We can take those chemicals, we could turn them into plastics if we wanted to make, runoff things from that. I think electronics need plastics, they do. And electronics, you build that, you sell out. You have to build the components, then you build the electronics, and look at mechanical components, electric components, plastic makes electronics. There's good money, really good money in that. We could build trains. We could build ships. We could build airplanes. We could build cars. If we wanted to, we could just do all of it. I'm really looking forward to setting up all of those production lines because there's so much time that you can put into it and really enjoy it. This is enough of me talking. I'll end the episode. I'm Patty. I really hope you guys are enjoying this series. If you are, like, comment, subscribe. 5 subscribers. We're close to hitting our 10 subscriber goal. And then from there, I'll just keep pumping out episodes. Doing those things really lets me know that you're liking the content that I'm putting out and you want me to keep doing it. So please, it takes 2 seconds, subscribe, like, comment. Commenting probably takes a little bit longer than 2 seconds, but subscribing takes you a second. Just click on that button. It helps me know that what I'm doing is good. I'll see you guys.